Ever since M4A1's inception, there's been countless debates and comparisons between the two. As of the 9.15 patch, the M4A1 was changed drastically. The change brought a much-needed balance between the two rifles, bringing their usage in-game to 50-50 for each of the rifles. In this guide, we'll be looking to see if what the M4A1-S lacks in rate of fire can be made up in time to kill and damage per second. The difference between the two rifles after the patch are as follows. What you can draw from this information is that the M4A1-S has less rate of fire, but a higher damage and penetration. Now we'll look into some in-game statistics on the guns. The following was tested at a variety of distances on the map Cobblestone, multiple times each to ensure consistency. This diagram shows locations of where specific wallbangs were tested at, such as alley from A site and hut from B site. Each test was completed against a bot with full Kevlar armor and 100% health. The range was tested with the server command SV-Show Impacts Penetration 1. This command shows the damage, range, and damage loss from object penetration, and whether the bullet was stopped or not. Here are the results from all the testing. I'll have a link for this in the description below if anyone is curious for it. From this data, we can see at close ranges, at around 25 meters, both rifles have nearly identical damage. The M4A4 will kill in 5 hits from this range, along with the M4A1-S. However, differences can be seen emerging between the two after 50-meter range. The M4A4 will take 6 shots, dealing 114 damage to get a kill, while the M4A1-S will only take 5 shots, dealing 110 damage to get a kill. This makes the M4A1-S 8% faster at killing from distances greater than 50 meters. A headshot close range will still take 2 shots for either rifle, but the M4A4 will kill 10% faster for the double headshot that's noted in its increased rate of fire. Now how about wallbangs? Wallbangs can be very effective on maps like Cobblestone, such as clearing out hut, or stopping terrorists pushing from long A to get an easy kill through the wood on alley. For wallbangs on a light object like the wood on alley, at 25 meters no differences can be seen between either of the rifles. Both the M4A4 and the M4A1-S take 6 shots each, totaling 102 damage to get a kill. As the range increases, the difference between the M4A1-S penetration can be seen. It takes the M4A4 7 shots to get a kill for 105 damage, while the M4A1-S only takes 6 to deal 102 damage. This makes the M4A1-S 5% faster at killing from 30 meters for wallbangs and 3% faster from 50 meters. But looking at the data, one can notice that sometimes that the damage per second is lower than the time to kill. How is this possible? The damage per second was taken from the amount of shots needed to kill, the damage dealt, and the rate of fire of the gun. The time to kill, however, was only taken from the bullets needed to get a kill, and the rate of fire of the gun. This means that time to kill is a more real-world comparison between the two, and damage per second is more analytical and should only be used for data analysis like this. In conclusion, both rifles have their own strong and weak points. The M4A4 is better as a close-range weapon, while the M4A1-S is better at further ranges.
Oh, if only you could shoot!
For general rule of thumb, for chest shots after 50 meters, the M4A1-S will take 1 less bolt to kill, and for wallbangs after 30 meters, the M4A1-S will take 1 less bolt to kill. But just how far is 50 meters? Let's take a look at some examples in games on a familiar map like Dust 2. From CT mid to cat is around 50 meters. From mid to T-spawn is around 50 meters too. From the back of plat on B site to upper tunnels is 50 meters. From cross to the front of pit is 35 meters, while the back of pit is 50 meters. Sitting on the back of long A to long is around 60 meters. From the person having a solo B site to the mid player, each person's role varies for their team, and so should their weapon of choice. Hopefully this guide gave you a general idea of what range each rifle excels at, and helps you make the correct choice between the two for your playstyle.